Gally some birth from me step up on the earth from January 1st to December 31st. Waterford, Portmore, address. Now listen some claffy gal, you're rolling with the baddest.
First and foremost, free the whole world, boss. I am your gracious host, Caspian Montgomery. Welcome, Gaza Nation, to another episode of the Vybz Kartel Show. Today, we will be breaking down the brand new song, Quick, to the patois illiterate. And this song just brings me to my happy place. It fills me with joy. So without further ado, teacher, please begin.
Me remember the first time we fuck. She was older than me, yo. When she brought me in the room and take off her clothes, me cocky move. Bumbo clock, no I go on. She grabbed the pipe and ride it off.
Ardy, the innocent, begins the first verse by letting us know that he is reminiscing about losing his virginity. And then he says that the woman that took his virginity, she was older, and she brought him into the room, and she took off her clothes, and when he saw that naked body, his penis, it became erect. And then he says, bomba clot. Now what is about to happen, I don't know, but she took full control. She grabbed his penis and then she rode on it. And I must give you a quick story about when Caspian lost his virginity. When I was in high school, I was in 9th grade and the woman was in 12th grade, and after a party, we did it in her car, and I must have lasted at least 20 seconds, and it was the funnest time I ever had. But she seemed quite upset, and now, many years later, it still never changed. I can't get past 20 seconds without ejaculating.
She teach me well, me never forget. From then till now, me I represent. Quick, cabby. Yo, I had it. Pick up 30 girl for me. Inna the lobby, I don't stop for nobody. Just try it. Don't left no evidence. Destroy it.
Our great Gaza leader then lets us know that this woman that took his virginity, she taught him very well, and he will never forget the lessons. She was actually the teacher's teacher, and she taught him very well. And then he says, so from then until now, he represents in the bedroom. And then he says, quick, cabby. So he says, he's telling the taxi driver, he's saying, come quickly. There's 30 women in the lobby, so please pick them up and don't stop for anybody. Just go straight with the women to the destination, and then when they get out, women tend to leave things behind, hair clips, miscellaneous rings, objects. They always do it, so please destroy the evidence, because he does have his main women that do not want to find out that he was messing around with 30 gorgeous Jamaican women. And with that last line, we've reached the glorious chorus.
Girl, it's over here, so put more on it. They make the taxi driver, them make enough money. Pick up your girl anyway, Carol, come on me. They make your precious wife, can't keep her promise.
I must say that this chorus puts me in just a great mood. The entire ambiance of it is just upbeat and cheerful. I could picture myself dancing and partying to this song, but I could also picture myself alone playing this after leaving a brand new woman that I just slept with's house, and just playing this song and being very excited, especially if that woman was good in the bedroom. He begins by saying that he is a gallus, and a gallus is a man that knows how to get women, how to please women, a gallus is just, it's something that you're born with. You can't just pick it up. And then he says that, so Portmore, where he is from, Portmore, Jamaica, we run it. And then he says that he's helping out the taxi drivers in Jamaica. He's transporting women back and forth to his yard. So the taxi drivers are getting paid very, very lucratively just because of Vybz Kartel. And then he says he will have, because he is rich, he will have the taxi driver pick up your girl anywhere. She could be in Mo Bay, she could be in Negril, she could be in Kingston, and he'll send a taxi for her, and then she will come to his yard, and then that is your wife. But she cannot keep her marital vows. She cannot keep her promise to you because she is with the king of dancehall. So she is going to give up the buns.
Black 5, kill them with the vibes. Make web boy girl send a room back tonight. Real girl is like Jagger, we no bus overnight. Because I'm Palmer, the girl want to ride.
One Dawn begins the second and final verse by letting us know that Block 5, Gaza City, Waterford is killing them with the vibes. There's no better place in Jamaica. They have the greatest time. And then he says that he will take away a man's girlfriend, have fun with her, and then send her home that same night after he is done with her. That is not nice, Adi. And then he says that he is a real gallus like Jagger. He didn't just bust overnight. And I looked it up, and it's had many different meanings. It said that it could be an obey man, it could be a scammer, and I do not know who Jagger is. So please, Gaza Nation, tell me who Jagger is or what that does mean. And then he says, hookers and Palmer, the girls want to ride. So all the ladies of the night, as soon as they see Mr. Palmer, they want to jump right in the car and go wherever he is going.
Still yet, I feel win them, I go lose, but them still bet insect. Girl, them say pepper did better put your girl pan the stretcher for your girl stop a bow. You know she have to blow.
The king of dancehall then says, still yet, you are going to win, and still yet is the producer of this rhythm. So he is saying you are going to make it far in this business, and he says the rest of your competition, they are going to lose, but they are still betting. So they are still making rhythms even though they are going to lose. And then he says that the girls, they say peppers do it better, and they're probably talking about a Scotch bonnet. And then he says they will put your girl on a stretcher. They will have violent fornication with the woman, so she has to be taken out on a stretcher because her back is probably blown out. And then he says, if your girl stops and bows, which any woman must do when they walk by Adi, because he is the king. When they stop and bow, you know she has to blow. So she has to, I don't know any better word. She has to perform fellatio on Adi if she stops and bows. And with that last line, we have reached the end of another Vybz Kartel masterpiece. As always, thank you, Gaza Nation, for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And always keep your prayers up for freedom for the Gaza. We hope it is just around the corner. We hope it is before Christmas. I will not take up any more of your time. So until we meet again, it is Gaza, me say, forever.
Girl, it's over here, support more run it. They make the taxi driver, them make enough money. Pick up your girl anyway, Carol, come and me make your precious wife, can't keep her promise.